चलो इस बार एक क्वेश्चन इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स का करते हैं विच वॉज गिवन ऑन 24 जैन सेशन जे मीन्स 24 जैन। और यहाँ पे पूछा गया है कि दो सेमी सर्कुलर वायर्स हैं जिनका रेडियस r1 एंड r2 एंड लीनियर डेंसिटी दोनों का सेम, इसका भी लैम्डा और उसका भी लैम्डा, चार्ज पर यूनिट लेंथ which is linear density is same, okay, and both are of course positively charged as you can see in the diagram. So the question is find the potential at O. So as you know potential is a scalar और स्केलर मतलब इसका कोई डायरेक्शन नहीं होता। सो सिंपली हमें इतना ही करना है कि पोटेंशियल ड्यू टू द फर्स्ट वायर प्लस पोटेंशियल ड्यू टू द सेकंड वायर, सिंपली यू ऐड एंड दैट विल बिकम द आंसर, राइट? सो आई वुड से द पोटेंशियल एट O will be, let us say this is the wire A and this is the wire B, so I will say potential due to the wire A plus potential due to the wire B. Okay, so now what is the potential if I am having a charge Q? Okay, so it is KQ by R, KQ by R. Okay, it is independent of the shape, right? So I am having the first one, it is K into charge on A by distance, means radius, which is, okay, let us say this is A and this is B, because I have given the number 1 and 2, so let us say 1 is for A and 2 is for B. So this is KQ by R1, KQA by R1 plus KQB by R2. Okay, so now as you know the linear charge density and the charge, what is the relation? The linear charge density is equal to charge by length. So for the case of A, the first wire, the inner wire, I would say it is lambda is equal to charge is QA and length is, it is pi R1. Okay, so I would say QA is equal to pi R1 lambda. So going by that, I will substitute K into pi R1 lambda by R1. Going by the same way, I would say for QB it would become pi R2 lambda, just by the same logic. So I would say it is K into pi R2 lambda divided by R2. So again R2 and R2, R1 and R1 get cancelled, so it becomes 2K pi lambda. But as you know यहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स में हमारा K is a constant which is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. So it becomes 2 into 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into pi into lambda. So making the cancellation of pi, and here 2 will get cancelled. So it becomes lambda by 2 epsilon naught. So obviously the potential at the center would become lambda by 2 epsilon naught. If at all we want to calculate the value, if we are given the lambda value also, so we can calculate the absolute value by taking epsilon naught as 8.85 into 10 power minus 1, and lambda should be given in the question if we have to calculate the value. Okay, तो ये क्वेश्चन है इंडक्टर रेसिस्टर कॉम्बिनेशन का जो सर्क्यूट है, इसमें बैटरी कनेक्टेड है 12 वोल्ट का, एंड हियर द क्वेश्चन इज आफ्टर ए लॉन्ग टाइम after the switch is switched on, what is the current which is drawn from the battery? या फिर ये जो 12 वोल्ट का सेल है, इससे करंट कितना निकलेगा आफ्टर ए लॉन्ग टाइम ऑफ प्रेसिंग द स्विच ऑन? सो यहाँ पे एक पॉइंट यहाँ पे याद रखना चाहिए कि इंडक्टर और कैपेसिटर they behave in complementary ways. Okay, so if it is the case of inductor, so it will offer maximum resistance at the beginning because of self inductance, and as the time passes the opposition will decrease and slowly the current will increase and become a maximum steady state value. Okay, so इसमें current शुरुआत में 0 होता है, बाद में it becomes constant. Okay, so after a long time current through the inductor will become constant and maximum. Okay, it just behaves like a simple wire. अगर इसका कोई इंटररेजिस्टेंस नहीं है इंडक्टर का, तो वो बिहेव करेगा जैसे वो सिंपल वायर है, मतलब यू कैन इग्नोर द रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ दैट वायर और इंडक्टर. ओके, इट बिहेव्स लाइक ए शॉर्ट सर्क्यूट. सो सिंपली यू से आफ्टर लॉन्ग टाइम इंडक्टर बिहेव्स एज ए शॉर्ट सर्क्यूट, बट कैपेसिटर what happens to capacitor? Capacitor behaves as a short circuit at the instant switch is switched on. Okay, immediately when the switch is switched on, capacitor behaves as a short circuit. So maximum current will flow at time 0, but as time passes, its opposition will increase, and slowly what will happen is the current will reduce and finally it becomes almost 0. Okay, so अगर मुझे उसका ग्राफ डालना है for capacitor, so initially the current is maximum and slowly it is becoming 0. So simply you say, in case of capacitor, it behaves as short circuit at time 0, and after long time it behaves as open circuit because there is no flow of current through the capacitor. Okay, so now here there is no capacitor anyway, so we can just consider the concept we have discussed for inductor. तो यहाँ पे मैंने स्विच ऑन करने के बाद बहुत देर बाद मैंने स्टडी किया है कि बैटरी से कितना करंट निकला, तो मुझे सिंपली इतना ही करना है कि जहां जहां इंडक्टर है उसको शॉर्ट सर्क्यूट कर लो, बिकॉज मैंने ये बताया था कि आफ्टर लॉन्ग टाइम द इंडक्टर बिहेव्स एज ए शॉर्ट सर्क्यूट. सो आई विल जस्ट रिमूव दिस इंडक्टर irrespective of whatever is the value given. It is just to confuse you. The values are not at all important because anyway it's behaving as a short circuit. So just simply make it as a short circuit here, make it as a short circuit here, just connect the wire straight. So now it's very simple. Now the circuit is looking with three resistors in parallel and all the three are of the same value. So simply I can reduce it to a single resistor, which is the equivalent resistor connected to the same battery, which is 12 volt. And obviously when you are having R connected in parallel, the equivalent resistor is R by 3 as per the definition of parallel combination. When they are identical, n in number, in connected in parallel, so it becomes R by n. So here the number is 3, so it becomes R by 3, that means 12 by 3. So the resistance equivalent becomes 12 by 3, which is 4 ohms. Okay, so obviously the current drawn from the cell would be I is equal to 12 by R equivalent, which is nothing but 12 by 4, which is 3 ampere. So the answer for this question is it draws a current of 3 ampere from the cell after long time.